Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be doing a look using a bunch of new makeup and viral makeup. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be trying the new Naked palette. We're going to be trying also the new foundation from Morphe. So let's start because we have a lot of stuff to try out, and we're gonna be revisiting also some oldies but goodies viral makeup that I haven't actually used in a video, so I wanted to use it with you guys. And let's start with our eyes. Let's do our eyes first. Let me prep my eyes using the famous Louise, if I find it. Here it is. And this was also a very viral product. Remember that when it first came out, everyone was using this stuff. So I'm going to apply this as a base for our eyeshadow. That palette is amazing. I saw the pictures when they were promoting it, and I saw the color story and I fell in love with it. So I knew I had to buy it. Let's do this super quick. Okay, perfect. Now that our base is on, let's dive into the palette. Look at that palette, how gorgeous it is. It's beautiful. So I'm going to be doing, before I take off anything, I wanted to use these beautiful brushes that I opened in one of my hauls, and I think it was December's haul. And these are the Blinch brushes, and all of these are eye brushes. So this is perfect for me to use with this new palette from Urban Decay. Let's do it. They're beautiful. Look at that. Super gorgeous. And I haven't used them since I bought them, and I was like, okay, this is the opportunity that we're doing this video. This is perfect. And I'm going to start with this brush, which is a shader brush, and I'm going to take the shade Nude as a transition. It's almost my skin color, so it's not gonna make a huge difference. So you probably don't even see it there, but it's great for a transition to put it here on the top of the crease. Like maybe you guys don't see it well there, but I see it here in my mirror. It's looking good. It's looking super nice in the crease. Okay, so let me get a smaller brush, and I'm going to take, let's deepen it up and do like a smoky type of look. And let's try this beautiful terracotta called Ghost Town. And I'm going to place it here in the crease. Whoa, look at that pigmentation. Gorgeous. These brushes are also pretty nice. They pack color very nicely and also blend very well. Okay, I'm not gonna close it, I'm gonna keep it open there, and let's do the same thing here. Wow, this color is beautiful. I love it. I love how everything is looking. They do have a lot of fallout in the pan, but I don't see much fallout in my face. So that's great too, because that means that the pigments are actually working and sticking in the base. So that will give you more color payoff than expected. That's beautiful. Okay, perfect. I love how this is looking. So I have to try the greens in here because I think those are the main shades in the palette. So I'm going to get the shade called Tats, and I'm gonna use it in the outer part of the crease here. And I'm basically dabbing the shade. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I'm basically dabbing because I want full payoff. I don't want the color to be too spread out or too blended yet. I'm going to be blending later, and I'm going to take it almost to the center of the lid like this. Wow, look at that color. It's amazing. Beautiful. Let's do the same thing here. Wow. I love this. This is gorgeous. And these type of colors are actually very difficult to make because they tend to be very, they tend to give you very faint type of blend when you are applying them, but this one is super concentrated. The color is very, very pigmented. Perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the brush that I was using before with the other shade, Ghost Town, take a little bit of that shade, and I'm going to blend the top part of this green so it blends together in the top, but I want to keep the payoff, like the color there, untouched. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the brush that comes with the palette, since they are pretty good brushes, I love them, and I'm going to take the fluffy side, the bigger one, and I'm going to take this gray color called Pony Up, and I'm going to use that color to blend this outer part in here. I'm trying to use as many colors as we can so I can see how this works. I'm gonna do the same thing here, and with the other brush, take Ghost Town and blend the top part. Wow, beautiful. Look at that payoff. Wow. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. Even the gray color is amazing. I'm super happy that I got this palette. Definitely. And with the flat brush side of the same brush that comes with the palette, I'm going to be taking Bud, which is that shimmery mint color, and I'm going to use that shimmer color in the rest of, oh my god, look at that. It's gorgeous. I'm going to apply here from the inner part to the center and mix it well here with the other tone that we have. Wow, 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 wow. I'm super happy with this palette. Let me mix together very well here both of the shades. I'm using the brush that I was using with the other green tone and just blended it here together very well so I don't have any harsh lines. And let's reapply here a little bit of the green. Beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Perfect. I'm gonna leave the eyes right now and I'm going to start with the skin. Let me clean up the fallout first. Wow, I'm in love with the eyes. So perfect. I'm going to apply now this primer from one size. I'm not a fan of primers, but I have seen other people that have reviewed the primer and they said that it is very blurry. This is the one size Secure the Blur primer. And I'm going to apply it only in the center of my face. I'm going to take just a tiny bit like this. I already prepped my skin, which that's a video that should be up in my channel already. I'm gonna link it here. Make sure that you watch it because it has great information for you to prep your skin for makeup, and let me know what you think about that video. I'm going to apply that primer here in the center of the face, where it's mainly where I get more oily. Let's see if it really blurs the skin. It does blur it. It feels very nice because it feels very like moisturizing. It's very thick in consistency and it does blur the skin. Cool. That's very cool. It looks very, very nice. And let's now apply the foundation. This is the Morphe Filter Effect So Focus Foundation. And the color I got was Tan 19. I hope I have the correct color. And also they sent me with the foundation with the purchase, a gift, and this is the foundation brush. And this is the Morphe E63. And I'm gonna be using the brush with the foundation too. So let's do it. Let's see, just one pump and let's see how good it is. I think it's a tiny bit dark for me, but it's fine. This brush is super nice. Wow. I love how flat and fluffy it is. I generally love this type of brushes for foundation when I'm working with clients, and I think I'm gonna buy more. As of now, I'm loving the foundation brush. The foundation feels nice. It has a very, I would say like a light to medium coverage. It's a very, very nice foundation. It feels nice to the skin, which is great. It's the type of foundations I actually like because I don't like very matte and strong foundations. I generally go towards the light to medium coverage foundations because I like to feel my skin like my skin. I don't like to feel like I have something like a mask on, except for our mask that we wear for the pandemic. Yeah, very, very nice. It's super dewy. Look, you can see there. It's very, very dewy, but it's super, super nice. Also, the way I prep my skin is for my skin to be a little bit dewy. Super cool. I'm going to apply half of a pump to apply it in the forehead. And I think the color is perfect. It's actually my right skin color, so it's cool. Wow. I'm impressed with the foundation. Very, very impressed. Because the last foundation they released, actually everybody hated it because it was too cakey, very drying, and I didn't even bother to try it out. I actually know myself, and I knew that if I tried that foundation, listening to all the reviews and everybody saying that it's a very cakey foundation, I would not use it anymore. Like, only the time that I try it and that's it. So why wasting money, right? But this one, I think I'm gonna keep using it. I love it. It's very, very nice, very, very light. I guess if you wanna build it up, you can, but I'm gonna leave it like that because I really, really like how it's looking. For concealer, I'm going to be using a concealer that when it came out, it was very, very viral, which is the Huda Beauty Concealer. And the two I have here are Coconut Flakes and Caramel Corn. Caramel Corn is a little dark, but I use it because I like to mix it with the Coconut Flake one, which is a little too light for me, and it gives me my perfect shade. Okay, I have here the two colors, and I'm gonna be using this brush from the Bling Brushes set, and I'm going to mix them together. I think this brush is going to apply this perfectly because it's not too big, it's not too small, and it's perfect for my under eye. Love it. Look at that perfect shade. I like to go a little lighter than my color because I like to also bring back some light to the center of the face. The only thing with this Huda concealer is that you have to work super fast because it dries very quickly. So I have to apply a little bit more because I was taking too much time. So let's apply a little bit more. But this is a great concealer, actually. I love how the coverage is. It's very, very nice for my under eyes. Even though I have dry under eyes, it doesn't make them drier or look drier. So that's cool. It's intense. It's a very intense product. So apply a little bit and build it up if you want to. But for me, a tiny bit of it is perfect. It's enough. So I'm gonna apply here in my nose to bring back some light, my upper lip, in my chin. I like to pat it a little bit with my fingers. Cool. Before setting, let's do this one, which is another Vital product, but it's an old product. This is not new. This is the Milk Matte Bronzer Stick, and the color I have is Blaze. And this one, I actually got it in my BoxyCharm for this month, February. And I was very excited because I really wanted to try it. And I'm going to apply with this Real Technique brush. I'm not gonna go straight to my face like everybody does because that removes a little bit the foundation when you do that. So I like to actually use a brush and just dab it like this where I want to place it. And that will not move my foundation. It's very, very nice. It's a little dark, but it's blendable. So that's cool. It looks very nice. It looks super nice. So let's blend it very well. I'm loving this foundation because even though it has like a very soft matte finish, like it already set, and the face doesn't look cakey at all. Even though it's like a matte type of finish, it's not really dewy. It's not, I wouldn't say it's setting finish either because it's not completely dewy. It means looking dewy because of how I did my skin prep. But if I will apply it with a matte face, like a matte skin prep, this will look even more soft focus. Like I can see the soft focus effect that they are talking about, which is great. And I'm bronzing the perimeters of my face, and let's do here my chin area. But it's a very nice brown stick. I don't like to apply like tons of bronzer because I want my skin to look very natural. This makeup, like eye makeup, is very strong, so I don't want the skin to be also very strong. So for me, that's great, and I really like it. I'm gonna continue using it definitely. Next is I'm going to set now my face, and I'm gonna be using the One Size translucent powder. And this one I actually got from the Trend Mood bots. A lot of people like this powder because it says that it's very blurring, it's super soft, it doesn't make your skin look very cakey. Even if you apply tons of it, it won't make your skin look cakey. So let's see. And people who use baking or love to do baking say also that it doesn't make baking look too much, like you apply too much powder. And I can see the blurring effect already, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see it because I can see it here in my monitor, and it's looking super nice. I'm using this big brush that also helps me not to apply too much of it. And I'm setting my entire face, so going over the bronzing and everything. Wow, I like it. It looks very nice, very blurred. Perfect. What I'm gonna do now is let's finish the eyes, and then we apply some blush, some contour in powder, and do the rest of the things. Let's apply some bottom lash action, and I'm going to take the shade Ghost Town again, using the same brush that I was using before, and I'm going to apply here in my bottom lash. These eyeshadows are very pigmented, so if you don't like to play with too much color, try to be light-handed with them because they're super pigmented, very pigmented. And I'm going to use a smaller, let's do a pencil brush. And I'm going to take Whiskey, which is a dark brown, and I'm going to apply here in the outer part only, just to make sure that we connect the top part a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is actually take a little bit with the same pencil brush. I'm going to take a tiny bit of the Ted's shade, which is the green shade, and just dab it very carefully because we don't want any fallout in that outer part, but very carefully. Perfect. Okay, and in my inner corners, I want to use one of these shimmer shades, like the light ones. And I think I'm gonna go with Cowboy Rick, and taking this flat brush and apply here in the inner corner to bring some light there. Wow, I'm in love with this palette. I love the pigmentation. I love how every single shade works perfectly. Look at that. Oh my God. Perfect. So that's it for the eyes in terms of eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna move to, I'm just fitting here a little bit. Yeah. And now let's move to the lashes. For the lashes, I'm going to be using this mascara that everyone is raving about, and this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. So this mascara is supposed to give you an extra terrestrial length and volume to your lashes. It doesn't matter if you have tiny and minimal lashes, they're supposed to make your lashes look like Minnie Mouse lashes. So let's see, let's try it out. I'm going to be actually curling my lashes. Let me get my curly thingy. Let's do that very quick. Perfect. And let me apply the mascara to one eye only, and let's compare it with the other one. This is how the brush looks like. Let me show you. It's like a plastic brush. I generally don't like these brushes because they don't give me a lot of volume, but let's see. Okay, this is one coat, top and bottom, and I don't see like a huge difference. Something that I have never seen before, no. Let's do the other eye, and then we do a second coat and see how that is. Okay, this is both lashes on and top and bottom. Again, I don't see any difference, nothing too revolutionary. Let's apply a second coat. Generally, I do 2 coats only, so let's see. Okay, so this is 2 coats and I don't see something that I would tell you guys, yes, run to Ulta or Walmart and get it. Not really, not my favorite at all, because the thing with my lashes is, yeah, they look longer with this mascara, but they don't look fuller. And I prefer 100% a mascara that makes my lashes look fuller than longer, because I don't have like a lot of hair in my lashes, and I always use volumizing mascaras. And this type of mascara, especially not the product itself but the brush, don't help my lashes to look fuller. They do look longer, you can see them, but my lashes are actually longer naturally. So yeah, not my cup of tea. So the next product I'm going to use, and of course you guys noticed that I bleached my brows, but the way that I bleached it was so wrong, because if you see it close up, half of the hair is bleached and the other half is my regular color. So I did a super poor job, but I wanted to try this new product from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so we're gonna try it together today. I did apply a little bit of color on my brows before starting the video because they're looking super funny. So let's start applying this, and I'm gonna be using this pulley. Let me just clean it up because I actually was playing with this product the other day, and as you can see here, I already played with it a little bit. You're supposed to take your spoolie and just take a little bit of the gel and then apply it to your brows like a regular brow gel or brow pomade or brow wax. So you're gonna be doing that up, making sure that you go or you touch every hair with the product. This is supposed to be a combination between a brow gel and a brow wax. So it's gonna give you that feeling. What I do is I take the other side of my spoolie and remove the excess because it's very intense, and make sure that you also know how to do it before stepping out of your house because it can look crazy if you don't do it properly. So practice with this product before using it for people to see. And what I like to do is I like to take a clean spoolie. I go back and remove more of the product, of the excess, and shape the brow how I want it. The way I like to do this part is whenever I do like a brow pomade, whatever I use to set my brows, is I go up in here, I brush them up in the front part, and then I just brush down the tail. Since my brows are natural and I don't wax them or anything, I like to do that so they can have a shape to them. So again, I go up here in the front and then go down in the tail, so they have that shape that I like. And this product, the good thing is that it doesn't set super quick, so you can work it out and set the brows in place before the product actually dries out. So that's great. I would say it has the consistency of a hair gel, like those gels that men use to do their hair. That's the type of consistency it has. So this is super cool. I really like it. But again, you need to play with it before using it to go out because it's kind of intense. And if you don't know how to use it, it might look crazy. And remove all the residue that it leaves whenever you pass the brush up and down. Make sure that you remove that residue. And yeah, this is how it looks like. I'm gonna ask my editor to do a close-up in here. And I really like it. I really love the product. When I return my brows to their natural form, I'm going to be probably keep using it, and so you guys can see it on a better brow moment. But I really like this product, and I will definitely recommend. We haven't do blush, highlighter, or nothing like that. Let's do that super quick. I don't have anything new to try, so let's go with our trusty products. So I'm gonna be using these ones, which I used in my previous viral makeup video, which I'm gonna link in here in case that you wanna see that video too. And these are the House Laboratory Heat Spell Bronzer and Highlighter Duo. I'm gonna be using the bronzer from here. These are pretty nice. I love how pigmented they are. I love how they work. So let's do that super quick. For blush, I'm gonna be using the same House Laboratory Head Rush Blush and Highlighter Duo. The shade I'm gonna be using is Rock and Rose and All Night. And I like to mix both. Like I take a little bit of the blush, a little bit of the highlighter, and apply it like this. There's a super pigmented, so make sure that you are also light-handed with them. I love blush, so I don't care, but I know that a lot of people don't. And to highlight, I'm actually going back to the bronzer and highlight duo, and I'm gonna get a little bit of the highlight from here, and I'm going to place it in the top part of my cheeks. This highlight is super gorgeous. It has that golden finish to it, and it's like a wet type of finish also. Super nice. I love it. Perfect. For my lips, I'm going to be using this also TikTok viral lip gloss. I got it from Maybelline. This is the Lifter Gloss. It has hyaluronic acid and it's supposed to be super plumping and look super amazing in your lips. And the color I got is Moon. I'm going to be just using a tiny bit of liner first. And the liner is this one. It came in my BoxyCharm. It's the Saint Lutz lip liner. And the shade is Secret Admirer. Perfect. And let's apply the gloss. Let's see how it is. Wow, it feels amazing. It looks amazing. It tastes like the Rihanna's one. The Gloss Bomb. Gorgeous. Love it. Love this look. Amazing. Okay guys, so this is the final look. As you can see, super nice. It's a very up there look for you to use whenever you want to go out and have fun. Well, right now we're not going out anywhere, but if you want to wear it out to have a Zoom party. Okay guys, so let's move to the final thoughts. This is a very nice look. I love the palette. The palette for me is 100% yes. You need to get this palette if you like this color scheme and of course playing with color. I really love the foundation too. The foundation was very nice and the foundation brush, amazing. So I think I'm gonna get more of the brushes because I need this in my professional kit. The primer, I'm not a huge fan of primers because I do think that primers sometimes do mess up your foundation. So you have to be very careful when choosing a primer. This one, I really can see it did blur the skin when I apply it, but I don't see like it made a huge difference in the foundation. Like I don't see like it will make or break the foundation. I think it's more of I always say that primers are a little bit of a gimmicky product. So I'm not a huge believer in primers, but if you are, if you want to try it, go ahead. It's a good primer. It feels very hydrating. It did blur my skin, but I don't see it will do something amazing for the foundation. The mascara for me is a no because there is amazing mascaras in the market that will make exactly the same thing that this is doing, which it makes your lashes look longer, but that's it. But there's some other mascaras that make your lashes look longer and look fuller. And Maybelline has other mascaras that actually work great, and also L'Oreal, and all of these brands have amazing mascaras right now in the market that would do a better job than this one. And this one is pretty expensive. It's an $11 mascara. It's not a cheap mascara. Unfortunately for me, it's a no. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel for me is a yes. This is a very nice styling wax. It's a very nice product. I think if you know how to work with this type of waxes or products, this is going to be something that you're gonna like. This product makes your brows look and last long. Give it a try. Even if you are not a pro using things like this is a great thing to try out and play with it, because you know the soap that everybody is doing right now, you can do it with this and play with it and have fun fun with it. The brushes were working fine. The bronzer, very nice bronzer, very buildable. It's not too dramatic. You can see it didn't leave my skin, you know, looking crazy. Well, this, you already know how they work because they're not new at all. And the powder I did like. I really think that the powder worked perfectly. It did blur the skin. You can see still in the center of the face where I applied mostly. You still can see the blur there. So I really like the powder. So that's it, guys. These are all the new things I tried in this video. Oh, I almost forget the gloss. The gloss is amazing. Like you can see, it's super beautiful. So yeah, for me, it's go get it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried any of these products. What do you think about them? If you like the look. I always love your comments and I always love that you guys give me feedback. Let me know also if you want to see something else that I haven't done before. For me, it would be a pleasure. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Share it with your friends. And I see you next time. Bye-bye. Yo. Yo.